On TKO. That being said, what surprised you about this fight?
Well, not a lot. I mean, just that I thought it would stretch out to 10 because one of the greatest assets of Linares, 47 fights experience, but two other things. One, that he's patient. I was talking to Kenny. I was watching a fight with Kenny. It's always fun to watch a fight with Kenny if you haven't done that.
Big thrill.
Yeah, it's a little different. And he's patient. He doesn't go into the meat grinder. So he was able to be there later in the rounds, and he used Lomachenko's aggression against him. And he understood with his experience that he's not as fast as Lomachenko. He can't match his speed, but timing can beat speed in boxing and in a lot of things in life. And so what he did was he made an adjustment. We talked about it, about the third round where he was looking to time Lomachenko, not chase him, not stay with him so much, but just time him if he made a mistake. Lomachenko came in straight, he timed him, he used his aggression against him, he caught him a right hand. And the right hand is the southpaw killer. Lomachenko's a southpaw. Right. Now, that's an advantage, everybody thinks. But the one disadvantage, you can get caught with right hands. And that's the one thing, obviously, that happened tonight. Linares caught him with that one right hand. But I had Lomachenko winning the fight 87-84 going into the 10th round. I don't know what the hell the judges are watching. Yeah. But then again, I ask myself that a lot when I watch fights.
But you're right, it was closer than certainly I think most people thought.
You had Lomachenko winning at least 4 out of the first 5. The 6th went to Linares with the knockdown.
Yes, 10-8.
So he clearly had the points from your end. Is this a rematch? We're going to ask you who they should fight next.
I don't think so.
Why not these two again?
Yeah, I mean, look, if you're running out of guys and you're getting desperate, then you go and you grab that. But there's other young guys out there. Do you want to move up in weight if you're Lomachenko to 140 to Mikey Garcia? Now, this might have been a warning to him that this is the weight he should stay at because Mikey Garcia has a good right hand, better than Linares. Mikey Garcia is a better fighter than Linares. Mikey Garcia knows how to time you, to replace timing with speed and be able to make that adjustment in a fight. Mikey Garcia has the second best legs in boxing. Lomachenko has the first best legs. So maybe this is the cutoff where he shouldn't move up any more in weight. But I wouldn't jump at a Linares rematch because Linares is 32 years old. This is probably the best moment of his life. Yeah. I don't think he's getting better. Lomachenko, I think, would correct the mistakes. You wouldn't catch him again with that. He wouldn't come in straight. He would knock on the front door and he would come in the side door. He wouldn't get caught in the front door again. So I'm not going crazy for a rematch. I understand where the promoters are looking to make money. I would look to, if it's not Mikey Garcia, which again, it's a danger point there. But I would look at Selimov. There's a guy named Albert Selimov. Where does that name come in? Well, he's the one guy in 400 amateur fights that Lomachenko, the only guy that beat him in 400 amateur fights in an amateur career that won him 2 gold medals, 2 Olympic gold medals. So Selimov is a guy, they fought 3 times. They had the second fight, and it was a split decision with Lomachenko winning a 5-round decision. Go find that guy. Can you guys go look for him?
Well, look, I'll Google him after the show. So when a fighter like Lomachenko gets popped in the nose and goes down, what goes through his head? Does he just brush it off, or does he think, okay, I'm going to make an adjustment from this point on?
Yeah, I'm gonna correct the mistake.
Okay.
The first thing, and that's what the corner's for too. The father.
His dad, yeah.
Immediately, not just that that you got caught. Why did you get caught? You came in straight. You got time. You made a mistake. And listen, that's part of being a pro. That's part of being a champion. There's the physical part. There's the technical part. We saw that on display beautifully with Lomachenko. But there's the mental part, that you don't give up on yourself. When the moment comes, when the difficult moment comes, you find a way. Look up fighting in Webster's dictionary. You know what it is? Overcoming. So it becomes time to behave like a fighter. So there's a time to fight like a fighter. There's a time to behave like a fighter. You know when that time is? When you've been dropped.
Yeah.
It's like the old Mike Tyson thing. Everybody has a plan until you get punched in the face, right?
Yeah. But the good ones, they overcome it. The good ones, they find a way. They get up. They know how to behave like a fighter. Behave like a champion.
Despite what you say, I'm quitting this job tonight, and I'm getting the boxing promotion. I want a rematch.
All right.
Well, okay.
That's my...
Yeah. Again, take it slow. Yeah,
you guys should do a podcast together. That'd be good.
We can do that.
Let's start with maybe a couple of fights, on the road, 6-rounders, and we'll work up to it.
I like it. On the side of the road, maybe.
Yes.
Teddy, great call.
Thanks for coming.
10th round TKO. He called it this morning on SportsCenter. He's the best in the game. Thank you, Ted.
Thank you, guys.